What's up? Wow. You know what? Let me let
We're
me
live. We're live right
let's
now.
go. Let's go.
It's showtime! It's another edition of Sandusky Speedway Facebook Live. It's the weekly recap of all of last week's action and all the news that you, the fans, need to know. And now for your hosts, here are Doug Dock and the Colonel, Chris Mize. Take it away, guys.
And we're back. If it can go wrong today, it's going to.
Hey, listen, everybody. I got to tell you something. I did a show last night with Drew Jack and Woody over at National Compact, and we're just sitting there talking. All of a sudden, it come up live, and Drew goes, "Oh, we're live," and I says, "Don't you do that to us, Doug." And what happens? Boom, we're live.
Exactly. I don't even know what I was thinking.
First off, I want to thank all our veterans like we do. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do the stuff we do, our freedoms. I want to thank our military serving overseas in the homeland. Without you guys, we wouldn't retain our freedoms. I want to thank our National Guard up there at Washington, D.C., guarding the elite that are in there trying to change the constitutions. I want to thank our police, fire, EMS personnel, and I also want to thank doctors and nurses. And, you know, I thank truck drivers last year quite a bit, and I always leave out the tow truck drivers. You know, tow truck drivers have to work every holiday. They're the ones come bail our ass out in the middle of the night when we're stranded and stuck. So there you go, Wayne Sweeney. I thank the tow truck drivers. They're the unsung heroes. So
there.
Everybody's lucky. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the comments tonight.
Perfect. That makes it even better.
So if y'all want to talk about me, go ahead.
That's right. A couple. Are you done? Did you get everybody included?
Probably not, but
you should have a list. Just a couple announcements before we get started here. One is we do know our SanduskySpeedway.com site's down. I don't know. It looks like it's a server thing. So I've reported that. And just want to say, you okay?
COVID.
Do you need 911?
I don't have COVID.
Okay, and we'll talk a little bit about that tonight too. But hopefully Ken Baker gets well. He's in the hospital with issues, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers. That's my announcements for today.
Okay, let's start out this weekend. Big weekend coming up. For those of you that was at practice on Saturday, yes, we had a little bit of a paving issue coming out of 2. It was a little bit high. They did some grinding today, milled it down. It should be in good shape now. Shit happens. You know, glad we found out last Saturday instead of this Saturday. But you know, so that's taken care of. Couple things about this weekend. One, our permit doesn't I'm sorry, our permit doesn't start, our liquor permit doesn't start till season opener, which is in 2 weeks. So this weekend is, you can bring beer only in cans or plastic bottles. If you got glass bottles, you're not going to be allowed to bring it in. So, you know, don't get all pissy with the people at the gate when they say you can't bring in them glass bottles, because it ain't going to happen. So you can only this weekend, and that's it. And then, you know, our permit goes into effect on season opener for the rest of the year. So, you know, it should be a good weekend. I was on Drew's show last night, Doug. We're looking at, you know, 22 to 20 2022 National Compact Series cars. Billy just tried calling me when we were going through the credits. I hope it's good news. He should have pretty decent truck count. We should be, we should be up there. Good weekend. I mean, plenty of racing going on. It's our opener, but it's not our season opener. It's the icebreaker fall spring cavalcade.
It's an icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker, and I tell you what, last Thursday it was ice. It was that white ice coming out of the sky.
Right.
Only in Ohio can you have 70 degrees on Tuesday, go down to your T-shirt, and Thursday wake up and it's whiteout conditions. Only in Ohio.
We also want to thank Dennis Kapik. He's going to be paying for the first 40 kids into the stands
for this weekend. Dennis, a great guy. He sponsors our modifieds. I forgot to mention his name last night. He's always doing stuff for the track, doing stuff for the racers, the modifieds, and we can't thank Dennis enough. He hangs around. He hangs around over at Kenny Sharp's pits a lot. If you see him, thank him. He does a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff behind the scenes that really, Doug, he don't really
right.
He doesn't want to mention, or
right.
he just does it, and real humble guy. But we're putting you out front and center, Dennis.
Yep.
If you don't mind.
Time you get your due.
Yeah, we really appreciate everything you do, and we've had a few things. I mean, Precision Paving did the patches. Cut a deal. We were talking about it last week. We're now, the Pier Stocks are now named the Precision Paving Pier Stocks. So, we're looking at, hopefully by the end of April, beginning of May, the pit area is, we put that word out last week. It happened, I believe, after our show, wasn't it Wednesday, Doug? We started telling people we're going to pave an area of the pits.
Right.
Looking at doing some improvements, hopefully mid-May in that area with the bathrooms. We're looking at some stuff right now. So we're trying to
you will have a resort there when you're done.
Yeah, I the thing of it is like I told everybody last week, we're not going to overextend ourselves because, even though the restrictions changed today, the numbers and that, I still don't, I don't trust what could happen, in the future until we know exactly that everything's under control or whatever. That could change, as we all know, that could change overnight, in a day, 2 days. We don't make them decisions. Our government ends up making them. And so, we're only going to do what we can right now. We're not going to overextend ourselves. It's baby steps. We are putting some stuff into it this year, trying to make it better for the fans and racers.
You're such a good guy.
I'm not. Kevin is. I'm the asshole that's spending his money.
Right. He just hasn't caught on yet.
Yeah.
Also, we want to welcome those watching from Twitter now. We're live on Twitter, streaming to Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook now.
I don't have a Twitter account, so
good thing.
I'm lucky to be on Facebook in my mouth.
Right.
But the weather reports change daily for this weekend. We're not gonna. I know everybody's been texting me starting out. Actually, Easter Sunday. You see the weather for next weekend? You see? Nope. Right. Don't look until Thursday because it's already changed from what was Sunday.
Right.
And I'm sure it'll change tomorrow. And Thursday it's going to be a different outlook. And it is April in Ohio, so it could be 70 and sunny, and could be 40 and breezy. It could be 40 and rain. It could be 30 and snow. First part of April. So I mean, we'll look at the weather. Believe me, I don't look at it till Thursday.
Now, we do have a little bit of good news coming out of Daddy DeWine.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Go ahead, Doug.
I don't know nothing about it.
You're the one that research.
No, so they're relaxing some of the restrictions for outdoor events. There's no limit on the amount of people, provided you can socially distance and no more than a group of 10. So if you come in a group of 10, as long as you can socially distance from everybody else, then you're great. You're happy. Masks do not need to be worn unless you're in an enclosed area or you cannot socially distance outside.
So it's same. That part of the rule never changed with this new order. I mean, that's the way it was last year. If you're within your group of 10 or less, you and we're in an outside setting, masks weren't required. Now, once you go down in a tunnel to go to the bathroom, get food or anything, masks will be required to go inside that tunnel because they consider that an enclosed area. So, I mean, but as far as the restrictions go on percentages on outdoor events, it's been lifted. And I did clarify that with.
Okay. And can you go over parking this weekend?
As far as what?
The pits, and you know where people are going or no?
Nope.
Okay.
I do not.
It is a free for all, folks.
I will say, if you have a pit pad reserved for the season, it's specified that doesn't count for the cavalcades and high miler. So I mean, if you got a pit pad reserved for the season, that doesn't mean that you're going to have it for this weekend. So I suggest that you might want to get there early. A lot of them pads get used up on our bigger shows. That's always been the rule at Sandusky. So I mean, just remember that when you come in, if somebody's on your pad or something, it's open. It's opened up on the cavalcades and high miler. Them are excluded from our regular events. So don't be bitching, because you've been told. Everybody knows it, and it's always the same guys every year that buy pads. They get all pissy about it, Doug.
Yeah, and here's a subject,
and they know it going in.
Yeah. Here's a subject that Chris Mize doesn't want to talk about. We are going to run fantasy racing, and we will. How this works is, if you have the My Race Pass app downloaded, just at the bottom there it says fantasy racing. Once the day starts, you're going to see who's all there and all that. You just pick who you think out of what they call groups, we call divisions. So out of the modifieds, out of the trucks and all that. And you get points for that. Plus you get points if you're actually at the track. You can do this from anywhere, but if you're at the track, you get extra points for that. So what happens is the races go on. At the end of the night, it will tally it all up. And then we'll find something to give to that person who is the champ for that night. And we're going to do a lot of other stuff with it. But here's the thing. The first several races, we're just going to kind of get used to it. Once we start into the meat of the season, like June 1st or whatever, then that's when we're going to start, there'll be
prizes. There'll be prizes.
There will?
Yes.
Thanks.
You caught me at a time I didn't want to talk about it the other night. I had about 50 million things on my mind, and you're good at that. You pick and choose the times to talk to me about shit when you know I'm going to get...
I just asked a simple question, and he got all upset.
I almost sounded like Kevin, didn't I? I almost sounded like I don't want to talk about it right now. I know Kevin know when he's not paying attention. Kevin, I can tear everything down and rebuild all new, right? Yeah, buddy. But yeah, you told me I could.
Right. When he goes back there and the stands are on the ground.
But listen, I mean, there's going to be some good racing this weekend. I'm telling you, it's going to be good racing. National Compact Series. It was guys coming in from all over. You know, he was talking Wisconsin, Illinois, New York. What a way to kick the year off. I mean, this is a great idea Kevin had. I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't. But you know, and start of our season. I mean, our season opener is technically not for another 2 weeks, but you know, you guys got to get over and sign up with my race pass. I've been kind of laxed on it. Been telling you guys too, but now it's the week of. This is where I start to push on it. You guys need to sign up and get signed up. Go to myracepass.com, register, please, so we don't have to go through all the bullshit in the pits.
Now, at some point, I may have to mute. So if I do, just take it.
Tell them why.
Just take it from wherever I'm at, because
tell them why, Doug.
Because I'm having my groceries delivered, and my dog does not appreciate that at all.
Mr. Never left the house for 4 weeks and caught COVID.
I did.
Oh boy,
worked out.
So we got a guest coming on tonight. He'll be on a little bit. Brad Merritt. DTAs has stepped up as a sponsor, paying for the Renegade Rumble, and you know, the escape artists we got coming in on that. And if you ain't caught on, June 12th, we got a pretty big deal going on that night, an enduro, and we got some monster trucks from actually Monster Jam. I can't, Ice Cream Man, and I can't remember the other guy's name. There's 4 of them actually going to be here. 2 are going to run. And we got the little red truck, I believe, is Fred Sibley with the jet truck.
Yep.
So
he's working on a couple other things.
Yeah, like burying me. You 2 monkeys come up with burying. Oh, we're going to bury Chris Mize alive. Yeah, there'd be some drivers and some people watching this right now say, "Oh, really?
Oh, that was a joke."
Yeah. I'll be yelling from underneath the ground. Hey, man! This is a trick. I thought we were actually burying them. I know a few people be bringing a tractor out or something with bucket loads of dirt.
Let's make it really deep.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna do, you know, the jet truck. We'll get into more of that here in a week or 2. It's a pretty neat deal what's coming out. Fred Sibley and his family, they've been in. You know, Bob Moat's been in a long time. The Arfonses and Fred Sibley, they put on a hell of a show. What we're going to do is going to be pretty cool. So we got some stuff coming up, but this weekend, Cavalcade, gates open Saturday at 12 noon. Pit gates will open. Hot laps will start at 2 when the main gates open. We'll qualify around 5-ish. Doug hates that when I do that, 5-ish, but you know, yeah. I never set a time close to qualifying. And then racing will start at 7 o'clock. We'll come back Sunday. We'll open the pit gates at 10. Main gates and hot laps will start at 12, and racing will start at 2. So now, let me reiterate, for the Renegade guys and the precision paving pure stocks, you guys will run a feature on Saturday night along with the beginner stocks. How you finish that feature is inverted for Sunday. Now, just so you know, and don't say that I didn't say it, you have to be running at the end of the race to make that inversion. If you go out during the race, you do not complete that race. You start after the inversion towards the tail if you come back on Sunday. So, you know, we've gotten into that in years past, Doug, and that's, I'm telling you all right now, you complete the race, last place car completing the race on Saturday night, he will be the pole car for Sunday, and it'll be totally inverted. If you went out on lap 12 or whatever, or even the white flag lap, you went in the pits, we'll put you behind the inversion.
As they went off the track.
As you went off the track.
The other way.
So, right.
Okay.
So that goes for Renegades.
Night, might as well be sitting right next to me going over all that with me.
Yeah, that goes for Renegades, Pure Stocks, and Beginner Stocks. And then they come back. They're running 2 features this weekend.
Perfect.
So the purse, I believe, was put up for the modifieds. That was a big question.
What's that? The purse?
The purse for the modifieds.
Yeah.
That was put up on Facebook. So, I mean, I can't believe it's here. You know, everybody stop and think about something. Last year at this time, we didn't even know if we were going to race.
Okay.
We didn't even know if we were racing. So, you know, this year we knew we were going to race, and it crept up on us, and here we are. Seems like we just did the hangover.
It does. It does. It's been moving pretty quick, and I think this year will be pretty close back to normal.
You know, it's going to be as close to normal as we're going to get for a while. Oh, Brad just went off. There he is. All right, we got Brad Merritt from DTAs. He also Renegade board member.
Also known as Wee Man.
Wee Man. He walk around. Well, he's got the Kevin syndrome. We're going to walk around and talk.
No, just finishing up at work.
Ah, there you go. You're in the truck. Brad, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
You know, you come on board last week, I believe it was, wasn't it, Doug?
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Middle of the night.
Yeah, it was about 10 o'clock at night, I think, when all that conversation. Brad calls me up about 10. Hey, you up? Yeah, I'm up. I wasn't up. You woke me up, but that's okay, Brad.
Sorry about that.
It's you.
But, you know, you come on as DTA's sponsor of the Renegade Rumble and the escape artists we're having that night, and it's also 70s night. So, Brad, you're going to have to dress up as a pimp or something.
Yeah, I can do that.
I want to see
We
them.
can make that happen.
70s style, though.
Yeah, big wide brim. Yeah, not 2020 style. I want 70s style. But, you know, Brad, tell us a little bit about the business that's sponsoring that night, what you guys do.
We detail tent, car audio, a little bit of mechanical stuff. I mean, honestly, just about anything to do with a car, we pretty much do.
And you guys moved locations, didn't you? You're still in Clyde, correct?
Yeah, we're still in Clyde. We actually moved to the old Carter Lumber Building right on 20. We outgrew the other place and, realized it was time to move up.
You want to know a funny story? I think I called Brad when this happened. I pulled out of the quarry one night. I was working late. It's like 7:30 at night. I pulled into the marathon station, Strawberry Hill out there, Doug, and this kid's looking at my truck. Well, you know what my truck looks like, man. I mean, it's nasty working in the quarry. He's staring at my truck, and he walks over, and he hands me a card. He goes, "Hey, man, anytime we want that truck gone," he goes, "Here, It was DTAs. Remember that kid? I called Brett, and I says, "What the hell would your boss say if I actually brought that truck in there and says, 'Okay, detailer'?"
Wow.
But I give you credit. I give you credit. You've been involved with the Renegade series and being a board member from right out the gate when it was formed. We're looking probably 12 to 16 cars is what I'm gathering from what I'm hearing this weekend. What's this year? This going into third season, right?
Yeah.
As a board member, what's your take on the past, present, and future?
I mean, past is definitely, we're definitely moving forward. I mean, there's a lot of improvements that we're doing, and everything is going along pretty smoothly.
I mean, this series took off. I mean, I can remember when it started. I was at Dan Smith's, and Kevin Hill was sitting there, and I want to thank Kevin Hill too. I forgot to mention him last night, but his Lubrications Supply LLC, correct?
We're on tomorrow, so you can. Or we're on a different show tomorrow.
Thursday.
Yeah,
So
Thursday, man.
Kevin Hill's been a big sponsor, you guys, from the get-go. And the Renegade Rumble, I mean, that come up 2 years ago. This will be the third year for the Rumble. I mean, that started out, that turned into kind of a marquee event here at Sandusky. I mean, you guys packed the house. I mean, well, last year, shit, the first 800 in was free anyways. It was $1 night. And, we seem to have been getting right around 22 cars, if I can recall, last year for that show, wasn't it, Doug?
Yeah.
I mean, and I anticipate that this year. Brad, what's your goals? I know I'm putting you on the spot, and I haven't really actually talked to the board in about a week, but moving forward, I know you got stuff. What's the goals? What's your goals for this season coming out? Run at Sandusky, you got to race Shady Bull. What's the board's goals? Not so much personal driver. What would you like to see come out of this season as a series?
Definitely get car counts up a little bit better. We have like to see 20 plus cars a week, which we are moving in the right direction. Definitely sponsorship is a big help. As we're moving forward, we're slowly getting them here and there. I think we're moving in the right direction, and hopefully it can stay that way.
And the series did hire somebody, Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hired Stephen Slee. So you're gonna see him this weekend. But so everybody knows, the series was under a little pressure about a tech guy. They brought in Stephen Slee, and what a pick. I mean, and what's funny, Doug, is Stephen actually works for the board as tech, but on Saturday nights it'd be under me, and it won't be at every race, but not even the board members will know which race and which race he won't be coming to. But
makes it fun. Great
pick. I talked to him last night for a little bit, and guys are moving forward, getting back to DTAs. We really appreciate you coming on board, Brad, with the company and sponsoring the Renegade Rumble and the Escape Artists and that. And I mean, you've been one of the guys last year that was, along with the McCalls and James and a few others, just constantly donating.
Well, we have a challenge up for him right now.
Do we? What's
from
that?
AJ McCall.
I'll do the next 100 fans for that Thursday night as well.
Okay, so we're up to 200 fans for that night.
What night?
The Rumble.
Yep.
The Rumble?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's July 2nd. Listen to me, January.
Yep. And then
here we go.
Hold on, one more thing here. Dean Henry said give him a call. He's got some promo deals for you, Brad.
Okay.
In case you want a pizza.
Big D's Pizza.
Yeah. Too bad he doesn't have a Sandusky store. Okay.
Yeah. He's got some really good food.
Okay. Now James McKay is being challenged. So.
Yeah, he ain't even watching, probably.
We'll see what happens.
This is just to get it is. Brad's laughing because I know what this is going to turn. Last year, this is how it started. And then, one couldn't be outdone. So the next thing you know, we had 800 people. The first 800 paid. I believe it was actually higher than that, but the first 800 paid coming into the pits. I mean, coming into grandstands.
We're up to 300 now.
300 people.
Andy McCall. Thank you.
What I like about is us group. I mean, we all stick together and try to do the best as possible for all of our divisions.
I like it when you get in the bidding wars.
Yeah.
The bidding wars.
Yeah.
I'm putting 50 up for this. And I was talking about this last night a little bit, Doug, just touch base. This started the season out last year, we're not just the drivers and car owners, the fans started throwing in money. And I was telling them last night, we did a hot dog race. Well, it was $20 to win, and before
right,
it was 240 bucks or something.
240.
And we were waiting for it to, to slow down. Expected mids, it never slowed down. And these guys, hell, we were a month ago or something, and one of them calls says, I got $20 up for fast qualifier, that's up. Here we go. But We really appreciate
Randy
that.
and Carol got the next 50.
Holy shit. No.
We should should be interesting. Now, the other thing that's going to happen during the Rumble. What's that?
I got $50 for the fast qualifier this week.
On the Rumble?
No, on this weekend.
No, this weekend.
This week? Okay.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Let me put that over here. You guys. I
need keep Doug writing.
Piece of paper.
Go ahead, Doug.
So also happening during the Rumble is we're going to have an escape artist there who he's going to tie off to 2 cars and he's going to be handcuffed.
In a straitjacket.
Yeah, all this stuff. And he's not going to use his handcuffs. He wants us to have the police come in and handcuff him with a pair of their handcuffs. And he's got, I believe it's 30 seconds to get out of there. And he's going to tell the cars to go. So they're going to be going. And hopefully he gets out. Otherwise, you're in for a really, really cool Rumble.
Yeah. Oh boy, Brad, I ain't gonna keep you on long. We know you're driving. We just wanted to bring you on. You come on board, late in the week last week, and we really appreciate that for the Rumble. Car not going to be ready for this weekend, correct?
No, I'll have it open for opening day.
Well, there goes AJ. No.
That's why AJ bet him $5.
I guess you win.
AJ says sure. I bet him $5. I beat him this weekend.
How much to get in Thursday? Thursday, you can be back there for free.
Where?
Sandusky.
You getting General Grandstands Thursday? It's dollar night. Friday. The Renegade Rumbles Friday, July 2nd.
Well, he asked about Thursday.
Thursday, a high miler is also dollar night. Bits will still be $30. So, and if you come Renegade Rumble early, you'll be getting in free because 350 as of right now, the first 350 are paid. So, and then Dennis Capek, I can't believe he bought 40 tickets for this weekend for kids. The first 40 kids come in free this weekend. So, I mean, it just doesn't stop, and we really appreciate it. And thank you, Brad. We want to thank you for everything you do. I know it's been tough being a board member sometimes when I've had my little meltdowns. Jump on the board chat room. I want a conference call and I want it right now. But I'm glad you guys take it well with me and understand me. And it's been a pleasure for the last couple of years. Going into the third year, I know it'll be a pleasure again. So thank you and the board members, and thank DTAs and you for coming on board and sponsoring the track. We really appreciate it.
Okay, Big D's Pizza will do the next 100 people.
So it's 450 people. Wow. Here we go. Brad, thank you.
And we're in April.
I appreciate it. Have a good one.
I'll be talking to you. Thanks a lot, Brad.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Yeah, we're in April. The restrictions are lifted.
Lifting.
So
you should wear your glasses.
Kyle, I got to get a hold of him afterwards. I just got home. I got home, jumped in the shower. And,
no, you've been home since 4. Come on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so, getting back to this weekend, it's a cavalcade. Like I say, for this weekend, our liquor permit don't start till opener. So it's, bring your own bottle. As long as it's cans or plastic bottle, no bottles, no glass of any kind, no hard liquor. It's got to be beer only or White Claw or whatever the hell you
share
people drink, or
White Claw.
White Claw. I said White Claw. It's White Claw. White Claw, White Claw. What the hell's the difference? Comes in a white can.
Deb's on that.
Huh?
Deb's on that.
Tell him no. I'll call him when I'm done.
No, he'll call you when he's done.
So Saturday night, I want to invite everybody back to the pits. When the last race is over, everybody go to the pits if they want. And
fans, everybody.
Fans can come out of the pits, go, out of the grandstands. You can go back in the pits. I encourage that. Go back, see your drivers. It's probably going to be a party in the pits.
No, I'm not going to repeat.
But cavalcade, it's a cavalcade. Saturday night's a pretty good time at the cavalcades. Come on back, party with your drivers. I'm sure it'll be pretty active back there. Bring your kids back, see the drivers right after the races. A lot of these guys love it when the kids come back. They put them in the cars and stuff like that. Your kids can get autographs, and it's upon us. If your car ain't ready, I don't know what to tell you. We've been talking about it since October, so you're gonna miss it. But should be some great racing. We got 7 divisions running. Here we go, Doug. Beginner stocks, Renegade.
Yep.
Renegade Stock Series, Precision Paving Pure Stocks, Ohio Wheelman Series Street Stocks, CRS Trucks, Modifieds. What am I missing? Oh, National Compact Series.
Touring Series.
Yeah, there we go. So,
yeah.
Other than that, I know Kevin had some stuff. We're like I say, we're doing a lot of work to the track facility. Driveway will get graded out. It's not going to be graded the way I want because I'm not working in town right now, but it will get graded out.
All right. AJ McCall's asking about autograph night.
Not Saturday, no. There's no way I'm going to have time.
Dylan Napier should be there. He's putting his motor back.
He's putting his motor back in?
He took it inside for the winter.
You take it in, hibernate it for the winter? Set it right in the living room? I'm sure your wife liked that one, huh? You'll be the next one buying a pool. I don't know what he said. I can't read. I should wear my glasses. Huh?
Says, if anyone needs fuel, I can bring. I'm a Renegade dealer.
A Renegade dealer. Renegade fuel.
Yep.
Go ahead and if you need fuel, get a hold of Bill Ball on Facebook. So yeah, Dylan, you're gonna have to buy a pool. I'm gonna have my wife talk to yours, and she's sitting to the right of me right now. I have my wife talk to yours, and by the end of the season, you'll have one too.
You need to bring her on sometime.
Bring Debbie on?
Yeah, and everybody can ask questions about you.
Ask Debbie questions?
Yes. And she can answer them honestly about you.
What'd you say?
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea, she said.
That'd be a great idea.
I'm a nice guy.
Question and answers with the Mises.
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
All them drivers better say yes in that chat room.
There's not nobody speaking.
Who was bitching the other day? I tell you what, Richie DeWitt was bitching the other day about smoking. Somebody was smoking. He smelled like smoking that. And he just carried on. And little Kevy goes on and and says something. And then my name come up, and I says, yeah. They said he'll black flag you, and I said, yep. You'll get the black flag as I'm lighting one up.
Right.
But
right.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Why is Jeff laughing?
Just getting it out of his system.
Oh, Paul's on there. Oh boy, I can't read his. Probably good, but anyways. So here, listen.
Can he put a gas can in the back? His fuel cell still at the powder coater?
My boss says different. Yeah. I can't. No. All right. So I can't. Yeah. Right. Why not? I know a guy that had his ratchet strapped till I caught him. He was a board member. He could have just been on here, Doug.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I know I brought his name up a lot and through the year and everything, but I do want to thank our state representative DJ Swearingen. He fought for us a lot. I mean, our restrictions aren't all the way gone, but as Doug said earlier in the show, we have no percentage now capacity as long as we can social distance 10 or less in a group. So he's one of the guys. Write him on his Facebook page, whatever you got to do, but thank him, along with Teresa Gavarone, our state senator that covers this area. And, our county commissioners, I keep leaving them out, Doug. I mean, Matt Old and them went to bat last year, was down at the State House, with a letter representing us. So, our Erie County commissioners, Mr. Schaffner, Mr. Shenico, and Mr. Olds, we really appreciate you guys too. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We always knew that light was there. We just didn't think it was going to be a year, Doug. And so that's about all I'm going to say on it. Remember, if you're within your group, 10 or less, social distance at an outdoor event, you do not need a mask. Once you go, it's very important you listen to me on this. Once you leave to go inside that tunnel, you are required to put a mask on. So, that restriction hasn't lifted for indoor events or being inside, and that tunnel is considered an inside area. So we have to abide by that now. Huh? She wants to be on now, Doug.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, but remember this. I've said it last year and I'll say it again, and every track says it about their fans and that, but we want to thank our fans for last year. It was a bitch going through everything we went through. We go from a perfect normal world to total chaos and restrictions and everything else. We didn't have one complaint last year, not one complaint. Everybody did good and everything else. So, I mean, I want to thank all you guys for that. Hell, we even had a picture in the paper, High Miler, Doug, and I was all panicked, and it was, social distanced out. So, but we got to keep that up this year, people. We're still under restrictions, so to speak, on guidelines where we have to social distance. So remember that. Mark will be reminding you on the PA system. We're still going to have to talk about the guidelines that are still in place. I mean, just because the capacity percentage is lifted up doesn't mean we still don't have guidelines. So remember, when you come this weekend, please, when you come up the ticket window to go inside, please have your mask on. Once you get out in the grandstand area, you can remove your mask once you get, with your group and sit down. Make sure you social distance. I mean, and hopefully see you all Saturday.
Debbie's pretty popular.
Debbie, why? Everybody's talking about Debbie now?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Go Debbie, Paul Bingham, Rocky Nails, get him Debbie.
I'm just getting an evil eye. You know why? Racing season's starting.
Racing season's here, yep. So we will see everybody Saturday.
And see some of you guys Friday. I won't be there till later on in the day, but practice Friday is from 12 to dark. Remember, if you're coming for the weekend and you're here to practice on Friday, you can purchase your 2-day pit pass on Friday. Save yourself going. I encourage it if you know you're going to be here to purchase it. That way you don't have to wait out in the line. When we go to the back pit gate, when you come in, please, if we have a line, make sure you social distance. Keep apart. I don't want you all jammed up or anything like that. If you are, we're going to have to tell you about it. Like I say, we're still under, they haven't let everything go. We're still under some restrictions. So, but you guys did pretty good last year. So I'd imagine you were used to it by the end of the season. It won't be that hard for you. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to read all this.
Debbie versus Chris. We want Debbie.
Yeah. She's more popular than I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Huh?
So I'm just gonna have to get on later and read the comments.
Yeah, she's gonna go watch the show later and read the comments.
I think we should just do Ask the Mises one night and
Ask the Mises.
Ask questions.
Oh boy.
I'll put 10 on Debbie.
You put 10 what?
Dollars.
On what? That she'll win? Yeah, I'll walk out of that one. I'll have to buy that hot tub.
Right.
You're the one that wants the hot tub.
Brittany Lemmerman just joined. Now that we're done.
Yeah, we're closing up now, Britt. Sorry.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and.
Debbie can tell Chris meets Snake story. Oh.
Listen, y'all think you got one on Debbie, right?
Wait,
y'all think you're all kissing Debbie, and getting on Debbie's good side? Hey, one of you guys spelled her name right, and I'm telling on you, it's Debby.
Well,
you like that, guys? Take that in your pipe.
You got one vote, and it falls on your side. But Bill Ball's going to put $100 on her.
Oh, Jesus.
And Norm Taylor's got it right. Now you think you're popular because you got one vote.
Oh yeah. There we go. I'm popular, just not the other way. I'm unpopular. Isn't that the unpopular one?
I don't know. I'm confused now.
Debbie's popular and I'm unpopular. How's that?
Very much so.
You know what's funny though? I drive through the pits and 90% of the guy, hey Chris, how you doing? As I'm driving by the. What an asshole.
Right.
And I don't know if it thinks people bother me, that they don't like me. I don't care. I'm at age now. I don't care. Right. It's all good. So, it's probably 80% really, if you want to get to a true number. Wonder how he's going to screw me tonight.
Right.
Well, I'll revert back to this Facebook Live, Doug, and go through.
There you go.
Andy McCall's got to buy for tonight.
Oh boy!
So watch.
That could come back to bite you.
Yeah, something to go Andy's way in a race this weekend. Oh, he said he was going to give him a buy. All right, people.
All right.
We appreciate
Saturday and Sunday this week. Racing at 2 or 7 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Pit gates open at 12 Saturday. Hot laps and grandstands open at 2. Qualifying will be around 5-ish. Racing at 7. Come back Sunday. Pit gates open at 10. Hot laps and grandstands at 12. With racing at 2. And the National Compact Series will run the first event on Sunday. So everybody knows that. So all the guys that over in that series, we got guys coming from New York and Wisconsin and that. So I'm going to run them first, get them out of here because they got a long way to travel. So then I'll give you the order Saturday.
Thanks.
At what time do we hot lap?
Whatever you
want. We hot lap at 2 on Saturday. I'll give you the order, guys, about 1:40.
All right.
All right, people. Have a good night. Thank you. God bless America.